Alright everyone, this is Cage, the Hot Rod Hooligan Barber, back with you with another video. So this video we're going to be talking about my 51 shoebox, but if I ramble a little bit, you have to forgive me. I'm a little tired. I worked all last night. Got in, I think I got in bed close to 10:30 or so this morning. So I've been up all night working, and then probably had about 4 hours of sleep. Wanted to go ahead and get up, that way I could for one, get this video made, and two is so I can sleep tonight. Hopefully it don't bite me in the ass. There have been times I've done this where I've worked all night, come in and get a few hours of sleep so I can work or sleep that night, and then end up getting called out that night and then have to work all night again. So it's not fun when that happens, but that's life. It's part of life on the railroad. Anyway, we're here today to talk about the 51 shoebox. I'm going to insert some pictures of what the car looked like when I first got it. I said it was just a rough hull. It had quite a bit of body work needed done. I've patched the floors in this car, made a whole new trunk pan. It's got a Mustang gas tank in the rear. Suicide doors I've done. Chop has been topped. It's 5 in the front and 6 in the rear. Running a small block Ford 302. Basically it's almost a stock motor. On the bottom end it's stock piston crank rods. It's got a Ford Motorsport roller B cam, a set of the GT40P heads, Motorsport roller rockers on top, and a dual plane intake and home built headers. Should be just a good cruising motor, just good, reliable. So that's what I was going for on this one. Don't worry about trying to race or anything. This is a lead sled, is low and slow. Most of the interior panels have been made as far as being ready to be sent off to upholstery. Like here in the back, you can see I've got this one, both side panels. Here's the other side. That popped back up into place. Anyways, so I got those made. Like I said, they're ready to be sent off to upholstery almost. Just gonna draw up my pattern. Door panels have been made. You can see that one sitting in there for the rear. There's the other rear one. Just a little trimming on those. I got get the holes for the armrest. The ones for the doors are made. Kick panels. The driver's kick panel one needs modified a little bit just to once all the wiring is tucked under the dash. I'm gonna make a little corner piece to kind of block off the fuse panel so you don't see it. Probably make it removable, that way it'll pop in and out. Here's the color on the car. It's called House of Colors Memphis Blues. That's the whole color. The car is getting painted that color. Got a AccuAir ride system. It will have the self-leveling, or the ride height adjustments. There's a controller for it. I've got the Fat Fenders Garage under dash mount, so the controller will set in there. This will mount under the dash, and I can hide my controller. The thing collapses. So that's nice. I can have my controller hidden away when I'm not using it. Still got to finish installing my steering. I was working on my oh, that's something else. The steering on this. I'm running it's been a pain in the ass. I've got a Volvo 160 power steering box, which there's I think Jamco and a couple other people used to sell adapters. Even Fat Man Fabrication did, to run this one. If I had it to do over, and I'm running stock suspension, I've got the factory uprights have been flipped. That is actually originally the driver's side, which is now upside down and on the passenger side, which gives you I think it's like 2.5 inches of drop or more. Notched out the frame for the airbags. If I had it to do over again though, I probably would have clipped this or put a Mustang 2 front end. Now, they didn't have it then, but Shoebox Central is offering a Mustang 2 kit just for this, specific to these particular frame rails and stuff. Really wish I'd gone that route. This particular steering box, at first that's what I thought I wanted. They're hard to find. I found one local at a junkyard, got a killer deal on it. But then modifying it for the steering has been a pain. Everything I read online, everybody was like, oh, it's a 3/4 by 48 spline steering shaft, and you use your original Volvo shaft, which is, there's the original dog bone. And I was just having issues. It turned out mine was actually, and I swear I got the proper year, but it was an 11/16 by 48 steering shaft, and I couldn't find anything to fit it. They have 11/16 by 40 you could get, but not a 48. Anyways, I ended up modifying this one. I bought a stubby section. It was a hollowed out steering shaft of 3/4 by 40 or 48, whatever it was, I don't remember. Anyways, we cut it down, I modified it, and it's actually welded onto the end of the other one. So now, I've got my mounts figured out for under here, my drop mount here, and a cheap eBay GM style tilt column. Anyways, this is ready to go in. I do need to pull this back off here, because where we welded on that piece of shaft, I extended it out another inch, so I need to take about an inch off the end of this column. Just which is, I've got room, and of course modifying this lower end of this column, that's no big deal. Just shorten it up a little bit. Might even do it a little bit more than an inch, because to me, I thought the steering column stuck out a little farther than I liked. But that's the basics on that part. My electronics, all electronics are hidden right here under the, they'll be hidden under the front fender, which will be a pain in the ass if something ever goes bad, because I'll have to pull the front wheel and pull this panel here, which still needs to be pulled off and painted. But there's my solenoid. This is the ignition box for the, and there's a voltage regulator, ballast resistor. So all that will be hidden. You won't see it. Only wires on this car you would really see. Most of this here will be coming behind the inner fenders. So the coil itself, as soon as I decide where it's going to mount, it's got to get a longer coil wire. And this one here goes to the distributor. So, but other than that, you're not really going to see anything. There's the battery cable. I've got a notch for this thing to actually fit in. Well, this one here, it gets modified. I've got remote mounts. Matter of fact, here's the terminals. They go on the inner fender on that side. So I'll end up modifying the battery cable, going up to the hot and down. Which those go right here. Here's the inner fenders. Custom set inner fenders. Positive and negative go here, because my battery will be in the trunk. Made these myself. There's the remote oil filter canister, or it holds the canister. Got 52 to 54 fender flares. Front ballast is all one piece now. Got a little bit of finish welding and a lot of grinding to do over there to finish up the body work on the front end. Got French headlights. Molded this in, made my own Mercury style grill surround. You can see how this is open here. This side I'm making a piece to fill all this in. Yeah. So I've got the actual panel to fill in here too. It's similar to this. This is one for this side. Still have to make one of these for this other side as well. But then the front end's basically done. As far as a grill, doing a modified version of the Dodge Lancer grill here. This is a two-piece. This is this one here is technically the passenger side. You can see it. The thing's huge. It doesn't quite fit. A lot of room there. It comes way over. So what I'm doing is we're trimming out this section here, cutting out the parking light, cutting this area here down, which allows it to sit a little farther back in. It'll look more like this here when it's done. This one here is actually ready to tack together. It's already trimmed up. This area here fits perfectly. Got a little curved area right here, and it goes right around through here. I've still got to make a mountain bracing, which that won't be too bad to do. And I think it'll look pretty good. You know, a nice floating grill. I'll put in a picture of another car, which was the inspiration for that, basically copying his idea, just because I really like it. What they say, imitation's the highest form of flattery. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a guy's car, a guy who has something I like, and I'm copying it. My rear bumper, my rear valve is molded in. Rear bumper, I've got a, it's a Kaiser rear overrider. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the bullets. Those things are kind of highly sought after. I think it's over here in this building. Anyways, I made my own bullets out of 754 Mercury bumper bullets. So we can get this place here to mess. This is just a catch-all storage. Hi, Princess. Daughter's dog. Come here. Alright, anyway. See if I can get to this bumper. Still got some cleaning up to do with the welds. Alright everybody, at the end of that video you see my GoPro had overheated, so I inserted a bunch of pictures. Finish off the video, just want to put a little thank you and welcome here at the end of it. Appreciate y'all watching. Come back for the next one. Next video we should be covering my 40 Mercury coupe. So stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you on the next video.